Welcome to Allstate Arena. Boy, what a fun night this will be. Full house here on a Saturday night as we look at our Illinois Bone and Joint Institute starters and scratches. The right choice, Timmy Miller on the left, Victor Oreskovich on the right, Nathan Longpre back in the middle. On defense, John Sauve and Olin Baumgartner and Matt Climie, the nod in net. Scratches tonight, Sebastian Eriksson, Dustin Friesen, Michael Davies, Mike Duco, Kevin Dole, Mark Matheson, Stefan Schneider, and Byron Bitts.
Allstate goaltender matchup. Shot glass, get more. Call Allstate, Chicago's own. Good hands. Matt Climie gets the call for the Wolves. He's won 3 of his last 4 starts, but suffered a loss in his last outing. Trevor Can will start game 5 in a row for the Lake Erie Monsters. He was pulled last night against Milwaukee, stopping 12 of 16. Craig McTavish's team, we touched on it already. They're opening up a 6-game homestand, and David Quinn behind the Lake Erie bench. He is in his 3rd season as a head coach. His team has dropped 2 in a row. Saw Jared Ragusin last night in Peoria with the Wolves won 5-2 for the Orange Armbands. Here again tonight, Matthew Chenier and Peter Cinci work the lines. We went all of 2011 without seeing the Lake Erie Monsters.
Yeah.
Last meeting was December 3rd, 2010, and a Lake Erie win 6-3.
Yeah, absolutely. A little different. I've seen these guys now 4 times this year, but a team that really works very hard. They're not as talented as most teams, but the work ethic is something they've established, and I think we'll see that in this game. A 5-game road trip for them out here.
Left winger for the Monsters is Patrick Rissmiller. He's part of the starting lineup. He was the former Wolf that had 4 goals and an assist, a 5-point game in the Monster win. That game was at Quicken Loans Arena, and we're underway. First of 4 meetings head-to-head. Hugh Jessamine, who Billy Gardner refers to as a Cy Young candidate there. Absolutely. With the 17 goals, but just 2 helpers.
Don't give it to him, because don't get it back.
No, but he will probably get a helper.
Maybe.
Climie plays it back behind the net. Sauve will give it back to the captain, Baumgartner. Jessamine took it away. Up top now. Chris Miller in the deep slot, plays it off the point. Barry, the defenseman, leads the Monsters in points with 23.
Not a lot of points. It's very different having a defenseman at the top of the heap on your team.
Nice shot by Chris Miller, missing a rebound, and they score off the backboards. Evan Brophy, the former Rockford Ice Hog.
Well, this whole shift right from his get-go is in the Wolves zone, and just a lot of following the puck around. Very unusual to start this way, and great control. No real pressure. A poor shot. It misses the net. He comes off the back boards to the other side. Not very good coverage, and Matt Climie very slow getting across, quite honestly. Just a poor shift right from the start. And boy, you hate getting behind the 8 ball so early on. Maybe this will wake the Wolves up, you know, after a bit of a long bus ride last night and a strong game. This team here just down the street in Milwaukee, but pretty good shift for that group right out of the gate.
I'm sure David Quinn had his team ready to go in this one, and had 4 starts their last 2 outings, resulting in losses. The Wolves working with a 1-goal deficit into the offensive zone. JP Testuit out there with Claxon and Roussel. Roussel kicked under the draw, and Claxon will take the face-off. It's his first game back after big fight on Boxing Day, and he throws his shoulder and continues to play strong. He and Lithia are going to drop the nets. Claxon, this will be his 13th major for fighting. That will be time for the AHL lead, and he fights the captain, David Lithia.
What a great hit he put on first.
They're strung out, and they've both landed a couple big shots early. Now in tight. They continue to throw, and Claxon lands on top. That delights the big crowd here at the Allstate.
He came across the ice, and really a sound, solid hit that Lithia did not like. Came up, and the challenge was on. And as you mentioned, I think each got 1 shot in early on. Here is the hit. Lithia takes the puck up the ice, and just a strong hit. Great timing by Claxon, and there we go. Now that is what I was discussing, and we've been talking about this a lot as of late, but that's a legitimate fight. It's not staged, a good hit. Didn't like it, okay, let's take care of business. And they'll sit and have their time in the penalty box.
And the accountability too. Lithia didn't like the hit per se, and said, I want to go, and Claxon said, all right, got a fair shot in on you, let's go.
There has been a lot of talk as of late.
What do you own, 6 or 7? How many did they end at?
I think it's 7, but I still think there's going to be more. There's got to be more. They said that's it, but never ending.
Tanev playing it ahead. Sweat with speed. Lifton realizing how fast he is. Had good gap control on that rush up ice. Haydar and Schrader trying to dig it loose. Sweat control. Back to the corner for Haydar. Hadar's been held in check so far tonight. Now Sweat trying to slip loose. Lets the shot, but he scores! What a play by Bill Sweat!
Well, our vantage point here is perfect to see this shot. And, you know, I've mentioned, and I'm going to reiterate the point, that there's not a lot of room in this game for any individual. You can see the close-knit checking, but look at that maneuver. Back on the back of the forehand, and he was able to stop quickly, Billy Sweat, on a pretty good player, Lifton. And that shot is certainly a screen. Wrist Miller back. I'm not sure what he was doing there. Screening his goaltender can, but the shot was perfect. And that advantage didn't even show you where we see it. There was only a little bit of room there, and that puck fit right in under the bar. Just a beautiful shot.
8 goals on the year. None better than that one. Wow. He's had some great looks. Just slam on the brakes and then throw it upstairs. And Carey screening to Tanev. We'll play it back to Reinprecht. Here's at the left, so the pass to him. Connects. Decent play. Jam right in front. Cannot just misses.
Well, the pass from Haydar was a good one, but it was kind of blind through the legs, so nobody could pick it up to get the chance in front. And that might have been an empty net tackle.
Not trying to hold the zone. 6 power play goals on the year for Tanev. Now Mankey puts it on front. Hit the post. Reinprecht shoots. He scores. Loose change.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna say that this play is made by Darren Haydar in the corner. He loses his footing, gets hit, and the puck squirts away from him, but he stretches out to push a little bit further. There's some pressure again. Connaughton's got it. He's gonna get it down low. At this point, Haydar's gonna fall, and watch his stretch. There it is, that little push to Mankey. Keeps the play alive. Mankey shot off the post, and quite honestly, couldn't do much because he had Brennan in his way. He was trying to move across from right to left. The defenseman comes into him and knocks him, and he just can't get up with the scoot across. And boy, Reinprecht there, established veteran, just took his time, made sure he had a good grip of the puck, and roofed it.
So that came on the second power play. So the Wolves 1 for 2. 2 shots on the man advantage.
Baumgartner not happy with himself. That's a couple of slower maneuvers the Wolves defensemen have made, and both of them redirected.
Hey, does Can have red hair?
He does?
You see the back of his mask?
No.
The ginger movement.
Not sure if Can is a good name for a goaltender.
I don't know, yeah. Face-off will be on the glove side of Can, who's been the busier netminder this period. Only 2 shots in the first. The Wolves have generated 9 in this period. Power play continues for another 40 seconds. Reinprecht controlling. And Carey screaming out in front. Reinprecht now 8 points in the power play. Plays it towards Tanev. Closely guarded. Back to Connaughton. Not to Reinprecht. Jams it towards the slot. Tanev shot blocked by Can. In tight chance here for the Wolves. Gaunt battling with 2 Wolves. And Carey will slap it to the line. Walking. Gives it back to Haydar. Down low for Mankey. It's Reinprecht battling the defense out in front. Haydar. And Mankey. 8 in the power play. Walking. This to the corner. Reinprecht. Touch pass out in front. Sent just wide by Haydar. Out of the box is Brophy. Power play over. Haydar shoots. He scores! A 3-point game for Darren Haydar.
I'm not sure Trevor Can leaves the post and gives Haydar an option, but this is not a very good goal if you're the goaltender. Power play over, so the boys will get a plus on that. Good work out of the corner. A near miss. Tanev in deep, throws it to Haydar, and he has room, and that's just a poor goal. Darren Haydar throws it on net. It's a hoper. But Can looking, guessing, and just did not squeeze it. It dribbles in off him and into the net. Big goal for the Wolves to go up by 2.
Darren Haydar, one of those few players that gets goals like that. He can put the puck in the tiniest of areas.
Yeah, very true.
For Can, he can't give up too much there. And what little he did, Haydar took. And he buries his 10th leader. He's 7th on the team in goal scoring. Lake Erie leads the squad with a dozen. Mike Duco got a hat trick last night into an empty net, and he was very complimentary to the unselfish play by Mancare to give it to him for the hat trick. Long play just missing a shot at the empty cage. Chase down Barry, tied him up momentarily.
That's what I like. Go after. Why not? You got an empty net. They might cough it up.
With that pressure. Walker in. Rester back checking whole way. Took it away. Barry holds his own. Now we'll cut towards the slot back and check. Rebound try. Stoa scores.
It's waved off. The light is on. Light did go on, but it was waved off by the official. I'm sure the linesman will come in and we'll discuss this. I'm thinking that the referee said he blew the whistle before the puck went over the line, and that is the initial indication. He waved this off, and he's not even going to discuss it. This is not going to be a goal.
I'm sure David Quinn's going to want an explanation on this.
So pretty good stuff attempt. Puck. Here's Barry, by the way. He moves himself into a nice area in the back and gets it to the net. Rebound. Well, that puck is in there. It is no goal. Faceoff is to the left of Matt Climby, and quite honestly, I think that puck was in the net before the whistle went. And that's my own. Doesn't matter. It's been waved off already, and it is no goal. But we have the benefit of the replay, and I think the whistle did go after it was in the net. But it doesn't matter. It's no goal. It's a big positive for the Wolves. It would have been 3-2 with a minute left.
We'll see if they clear the puck and try to pull the goaltender. Wolves will set up on the man advantage. They're pretty content just to keep him to the perimeter and kill the clock. Darren Haydar. Up top, Baumner. Over to Parent. Mancare got to go deep for Haydar. Back to Mancare. He's run into. Pressure. He took it away.
He reads the play well, Barry. Very noticeable.
Haydar back in. Final 15 seconds. Haydar leads it off in the corner. Reinprecht will chip it towards Haydar. Haydar spots it. Mancare battling up in front. Lawrence broke up the feed. So the Wolves found themselves trailing 43 seconds into the game. They get 3 unanswered in a 3-1 victory. Matt Climby has now won 4 of his last 5 starts. And the Wolves get the 6-game homestand. Started off on the right foot with the win.
Very strong last 40 minutes. The first period, I wasn't sure what was happening, quite honestly, but great recovery and a good start to that second period. They turned it around with some physical play and then started to play the way we know they can. This third period was a little different, I think, overall. Not as brisk by either team. It seemed like it was a little sluggish, but a good 2 points, and that's Kevin Connaughton having some trouble.
Connaughton having some trouble on the bench. He'll get some help going off the ice. This one, Connaughton leads all AHL defensemen with 9 goals.